Welcome to another edition of Church Media Design TV, tips, tricks, and how-to for you, the church media designer. Well, I'm your host, Brad Zimmerman, and joined with me, as always, it's the three wise men and Jesus. Well, on this week's edition of CMD TV, we're going to be doing another quick take episode where we're going to give you a quick tip, trick, or how-to. And the reason we're doing this yet again is because we're launching a whole bunch of new features here in the future, as well as, I just got married. And I'm actually not even in the state where I live right now. I'm basking in the sun of Florida because hopefully it's warm right now. But all that to say, we got a whole lot of new stuff coming out in the future. I really want to encourage you guys to dig into all the old episodes, get everything ready because the new season is coming and it's going to be great. Or at least I hope it's going to be great because we're going to put a lot of energy into it. We got a lot of new stuff coming as well as a new website. So yeah, we got some new stuff coming. So, but without further ado, let's get into it. So our first quick tip today is about Photoshop. Now I know a lot of times we go into Photoshop and we get all of these great brushes. And we are downloading all these brushes all the time. We got our little brush viewer here. And the list gets huge, and sometimes it's hard to check out what things are. You have to load them into the brush thing, and then you have to manually delete one brush at a time if you didn't like the set that you loaded in, and it turns into this big, huge pain. So that's where ABR Viewer comes to the rescue. You can find ABR Viewer at abrviewer.sourceforge.net. You can find the PC version, or you can find ABR View, which comes in Mac, PC, and Linux at easyelements.com/abrview.html. So you can check out downloads for both Mac and PC of this, but I'm going to show you the PC version real quick here. So I'm going to pull up my ABR Viewer. And what we have here, I'll actually clear this out. We'll clear all our folders and we'll load up a folder. So on my computer, I have my library drive and I have my directory with all my brushes. And I'm going to hit OK. And it's going to load up my big, huge list of brushes here. And so these are all the different brushes I have. So I got this one up here that's splatter brushes. They say they're 2,500 pixels, which is a great description of it, but I don't know what they look like. So I'm going to click on that and I'm going to hit load brushes. Oops, I'm going to double click on that and to load the brushes in. And it's scanning the files right now, and it will take a second, but it's going to load in all of these files and show me what all of these different brushes look like. So as you can see here, we have all our brushes. Now the cool thing, I can go in here and I can say, like, let's check these all out at about 500. So I'll just type that in and click, and now I can see all of my splatter brushes at a lot better size. This first thing isn't actually a brush. This is the name of this file, but I can see all my different brushes I got here. Now I can go and say, well, what are 4 watercolor stroke brushes? I don't know what that is. So I'm going to click that in, load that up, and it's going to load for me this 4 watercolor brushes so I can know what those look like and if I'm going to want to use those inside of Photoshop or not. Now sometimes it takes a little while for this to process and to get these things loaded in, but in the end it saves you way more time than having to delete brushes out of your brush library and not know what you want when you want it. So this is built on the .NET platform. You'll need to make sure, I think you have to make sure that you have .NET installed, but don't take my word for that one. But you can find this one and the ABR View. I chose to show you this one because, well, that's the one that I've used before. But I know they both do very similar things, and they're great additions to your arsenal to make sure you're getting your stuff done fast enough. So check out abrviewer.sourceforge.net and easyelements.com/abrview.html to check out your Photoshop brush files without having to load them into Photoshop. But yet again, I want to say, keep in touch. Send me an email, brad@ChurchMediaDesign.tv. Leave a comment on the website, and stay tuned for some big features and some big new things that are going to be happening in the future of CMD TV. So as for me, the three wise men and Jesus, we're saying, see you later.